What if I told you the secret to financial freedom isn't a stock, a crypto coin, or a side hustle? It's something way more boring, and almost nobody talks about it. It's called an emergency fund. And today, I'll show you why it's more powerful than any investment you'll ever make. Let's start with Mike. Mike hears that investing is the key to getting rich, so he takes every extra dollar and throws it straight into the stock market. 6 months in, his portfolio is growing. He feels smart. He feels ahead. He tells his friends about it. Then his car breaks down. Repair cost, $800. He doesn't have it sitting in cash, so he sells some of his investments, at a loss because the market happened to dip that week. His smart move just got expensive. This happens to millions of people, not because they're bad with money, but because nobody explained the right order to do things in. Investing gets all the attention. It's exciting. It has graphs, apps, and success stories. Emergency funds get none of that. They're boring. But boring is exactly what protects you when life doesn't go as planned. And life rarely goes as planned. Let's do the real math. Say you have $2,000. Option 1. You invest all of it. If the market does well, that money might grow 8% a year. Nice, steady, long-term growth. But if an emergency hits, and the market happens to be down that month, you're forced to sell at a loss just to cover it. Option 2. You keep that $2,000 in an emergency fund first. No growth, sure, but also no forced losses. An emergency fund doesn't make you money. It stops you from losing money at the worst possible time. That's the real math. So how much do you actually need? The general rule? 3 to 6 months of your basic living expenses. Basic expenses means rent, food, insurance, and bills, not vacations or new gadgets, just what you need to survive. So if you spend $2,000 a month on essentials, your target emergency fund is around $8,000. That number feels big at first, but you don't need to hit it overnight. Even 1 month of expenses saved puts you ahead of most people. Now, where should you actually keep this money? Not under your mattress. Not in your regular checking account either. The best place is a high-yield savings account. It's separate from your daily spending, but still easy to access in a real emergency. What you don't want is your emergency fund sitting in stocks or crypto. If the market drops right when you need the money, you're stuck. Common mistake number 1, using a credit card as your emergency fund. That's not safety, that's debt with extra steps. Mistake number 2, dipping into it for things that aren't real emergencies, like sales, upgrades, or treating yourself. A real emergency is job loss, medical bills, or urgent repairs, not a flash sale. Be honest with yourself here. So how do you actually build one? Step 1. Open a separate savings account today. Just the account, no money needed yet. Step 2. Automate a small transfer every payday, even $20 or $50. Consistency matters more than amount. Step 3. Redirect one unnecessary expense, a subscription you forgot about or fewer takeout orders, straight into that fund. Step 4. Don't touch it. Let it sit quietly in the background, doing its job, protecting you. Once your emergency fund is built, then investing becomes so much more powerful, because you'll never be forced to sell at a loss again. Save first, protect first, then invest. That's not boring. That's how real financial freedom is built.